All right. Oh my gosh, we're late today. We are late. We are late. Hour later than I normally am. Too many things happening today. Too many things happening today. Paladin, things not on. I just decided to like put my face up there. It's a pre-recorded video. It's disguised as a live stream. That's actually genius. That's what I should do. I should just predict everything that you guys could possibly comment and then just stream the whole thing like that. That'd be pretty sick. Not gonna lie, that would be pretty sick. Wow, there's some. You sent a gold coin for 10 jewels. What? What does that even mean? I didn't even know that was a thing. Guys, am I going to sit in queue like 10 years for this one Eternal game so I can just play a game? Is this what's going to happen right now? I don't want that to happen. How long are we going to sit in this queue? I was going to play some games while we wait for everyone to show up so we can start drafting, but you know, this is going to be okay. You know what? We're going to find ourselves a non-eternal deck to play. Otherwise, we're going to sit in queue forever. Ooh, let's play some Leia. Let's play some Leia while we wait. I like that. Okay, Mina, Lats. I mean, Lats could be good. We have Axe. All right, I'll keep because we've got Lats and Axe. I don't mind this. Okay, Chewy. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of it. I think we just hit the Yaddle. A little bit risky. Oh, yeah, this is going to work out. We're going to be able to knock out Yaddle. They'll play the OB, which is fine. They'll go ahead and do their thing. Let's just go ahead and get in for 2 damage into base here. Shatterpoint is a card. Shatterpoint is a card. Let's go ahead and disclose all of these guys to draw a card. Ooh, Sabine's Masterpiece, huh? You know, let's drop in X. Ezra, heal up a little bit. Sure. Let's go ahead and hit the Obi-Wan. They're going to claim. That's fine. We got nothing left to fear. We can +2/+2. We'll see what happens here. I'm very much hoping that we're going to be able to knock out this Ezra with Zeb, but it may not be possible. Chirrut. Interesting. I mean, I think we do have to kill Chirrut here. I don't really think we have much of a choice, which is unfortunate. But we will just go ahead and give Axe the triple experience tokens here. And then we will just hit the Obi-Wan. Honestly, I kind of want Leia to die here if I can. Axe can be just killed off with a shatter point, so that's obviously really bad, but hey, I mean, okay, Captain Typho. Oh, this will work out. Nothing left to fear. Hit for 10. Very cool. Got a Kanan here. I don't think we need a second Sabine's Masterpiece. I'm just waiting for a shatter point. Okay, I mean, I'm going to hit Chirrut. Okay, we'll go Captain Typho. And then we'll just play Blue Leader. Knock out their Sabine's Masterpiece. Yoda can come down. Yoda is a little scary. Yoda is definitely a little scary here. The Ghost, huh? All right, let's... I can hit 6. It's not quite lethal. I think I just hit in with Axe here. Just hit in for 8, because that is going to make it so that Axe is just lethal with the next attack. Okay, Yoda's lightsaber healing up a little bit. We'll go ahead and pump up Captain Typho. Oh, wow. Yeah, but why? But why? Okay. Getting in. We'll go Bodhi, Leppy Lookout, pass. Got ourselves another Kanan. We can skip resourcing. Now they have to shatter point. Yeah, okay. Good game. Wow. Wow, Leia. Oh my gosh. We're literally just beating the best deck in the format. I mean, this should be probably, you know, just the best deck, period, I think, is what that means. Come on, agree, disagree. Thoughts on icon spoilers? Let's talk about that, actually. You know what? I actually just had a recorded video for it, but, you know, let me see if I have... I thought I had it up still. Oh, I do. I do have it up. Look at that. Look at me. Look at me. I do have it up. Okay. Real quick. Let's talk about this. Oh, yeah, no. Here, let's get... I'll leave chat over there. It's probably an easier way to do it. Let's talk about it before we start some drafts, okay? IC 27, Icons 27. Honestly, it looks like a pretty cool set. I mentioned this, but I'm honestly one of them people that really would like to see more releases for Star Wars. You know, I mean, I'm a long-time Magic player, and one of the things with Magic is there are just a million releases, and it is hard to keep up with. So there's a middling ground for this, and 3 sets a year is kind of on the weekend, but like 17 sets a year is kind of on the high end. So, you know, I would like to see 4 to 5 sets released a year for Star Wars. I think you could get 1 additional main premiere set every year, 4 per year. And then I really like these icon sets that are kind of supplemental, but they don't actually get introduced into Premiere. So that's a whole nother component to it. Princess Leia looks just mediocre. I mean, well, first let's talk about the icons. What the heck this set is. If anyone doesn't know about this, this is kind of like a starter set. So it's released, it's intended to kind of be like a starter box that people purchase and teaches you how to play the game. But you get some really sweet cards. So you get a bunch of reprints, specifically commons and uncommons in the past. You'll notice here we've got like TIE Fighter, looks like Onyx Squadron Brute, A-Wing, R2, C-3PO. They are Premier legal. I thought I read that it was not, but hey, that matters. That definitely matters. The bunch of commons bunch of comments that were reprinted. So we got a bunch of like R2, C3POs kind of introduced back in, and you can see it here. Basically, all common cards are reprints, and then some of, or most of the uncommons are. Looks like some new art though, which I think is pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then this is the new pack. There's 9-card booster packs. 9-card booster packs. So a little bit smaller, but there's no like, well, this is not designed for draft. You're probably not going to have a ton of like chaff in the packs. I mean, you probably, I don't know. Maybe you will. Maybe you will. I'm not really one to argue whether the like pack system is better or worse. But yeah. They do have the rotation symbol. I thought it was not Premier Legal. Yeah, I thought it was not legal. In the video I saw, they said they are Premier Legal. I must have missed that. I believe you guys. Because it makes sense to make it Premier Legal. These cards are not like ridiculously strong or whatnot. Not ridiculously strong. And Intro Battle Hoth was legal, Premier Legal. So, you know, not super surprised there. That said, the leaders themselves here, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. So Princess Leia, I mean, we've seen this ability with Yoda, right? And with Yoda, the strength of it was the "You're my only hope" and doing that shenanigans. And unfortunately, we don't have that in the format. And we don't really have a big, like, payoff, right? Like, we flip and we get a 4/7 for 6. That just does the same thing. I don't really see her being, like, particularly amazing. Drawing extra cards and putting them back on top, they're, it's not bad. It's not bad. But it does cost 1 resource on the front, which I think is actually worse than Yoda, even though Yoda had a restriction. Darth Vader, though, actually looks somewhat interesting to me because you have a lot of different things that, you know, you can kind of pair this with. I mean, immediately I'm thinking like you could do Vader yellow and like running Legacy Run and heal up a bunch, draw cards that way. You could be running Vader Command and be running, you know, Expendable Mercenary and a bunch of random cards like that to defeat and draw cards, heal too. I do think that Palpatine's ability was just a little bit better. The 1 damage ended up being more relevant in a lot of cases. Not only that, but also the flip side. Like for Vader, you're getting a 5/7 on 7 that does the same thing. In Palpatine's case, it was like I flip Palpatine and it's a win con. Not only does it stabilize the board by removing your unit, but I also get your unit, and it's the strongest one on the battlefield oftentimes. So I'm just super far ahead. So I think, I mean, they're fine. They're starter deck leaders. I'm not like expecting them to be broken or anything, but yeah, I definitely don't think that they're like terribly strong or anything. Definitely do not. I don't know. Do you guys like these ones? I think if Vader's ability didn't cost a resource, it'd be decent. Yeah, the 1 resource cost is something. I don't think it's like a huge deal. I'm just worried about falling way too far behind. Like way too far behind here. You know, we just don't have a great amount of things that you want to defeat for like good amount of value, you know? Like if you remember like Palpatine, it was like Super Laser Technician who I could easily defeat that. Patrolling V-Wing drew me a card and then I can easily defeat that. Like that one's a good one. You know, we just don't really have those amazing events. You got like Night Sister Warrior. You do have Expendable Mercy, but it's like a lot worse. Like all these are a lot worse. That said, you know what I do think is exciting? These guys. These guys look exciting. I think Anakin is way more exciting than any other card here. Like even Darth Vader is not as exciting. And the reason is because Anakin, the 5-cost ground unit in Command Heroism, keep in mind it says when defeated, search your deck for a card named Darth Vader, reveal it and draw it. Guys, we have a lot of Darth Vaders. A lot of Darth Vaders. Now, when this comes out, it should be just after Ashes. It's November, right? November. That said, if we've got like Ashes out, right? We have the new Vader, which is the 5 resource 4/6 shielded Sentinel, right? And then we've got the 6-drop Vader 5/6 with shielded as well. We could search up. Granted, you also have the pilot, but I don't think that's going to be super relevant. But you got multiple Vaders that you can pull out of the deck. Now, is that going to be relevant in Premiere? I don't know. How relevant in Premiere? I'm just thinking like the new Vader could be, right? Play a 4/6 shielded for 5 and then comes up next turn and is a Sentinel. I mean, that could be relevant. The other Vader really wants ambush. And, if you're in Command Heroism, I don't really see a great way to ambush this thing out. So, whatever. But I was thinking about like an Eternal. And imagine playing like Sabine Green with ECL. I know this is a crazy thought. But like playing Anakin, right? And then giving yourself like a huge late game by, okay, I got a 7/4. If you don't deal with this, you're dead. And if you do deal with it, great. I can go grab Darth Vader. And then I can ECL out Darth Vader next turn. Like, that's sick. I don't know. There's some really, really cool things you can do with this. Now, I think Big Darth Vader is actually really strong as well. I mean, 8 resource, 8/8 ambusher just means you're going to kill anything when it comes into play. Right? I mean, you're just going to kill anything. Every single thing that you can fight is just going to die. There's very few instances in which this will not just kill something and live. The other component of it is that it's going to give every other friendly unit ambush. And I think this is also relevant. Not as much, again, when you compare it to like some other previous sets. Like there's no reinforcement walker type effect. Nothing like that can come in and really benefit from the ambush. But it is strong. You're always going to be able to interact with your opponent units. That is very, very powerful. I think Darth Vader could see some play. And honestly, I do think Anakin could see some play in just some standard Command Heroism units. Like I can imagine like, oh, I'm just going to play a 7/4. And then I'm going to search up Vader. And then I'm going to have that Vader when I need it later on in the game. Like just as a value piece. Seems reasonable to me. Too bad you can't play it in Thrawn. I mean, I guess you could play it in Thrawn. Double when defeated. You can go out and grab 2 Darth Vaders. That's kind of cool. But I think Darth Sidious is also very interesting. Lando, I'll just talk about real quick. I don't know what the plan is for this guy, but 3-cost double cunning 4/4 is totally fine. Like I would just, you could play that just as itself. When played, you return 3 friendly resources, and I'll just move myself over real quick, to their owner's hands. Then you may resource up to 3 cards from your hand. Kind of just means that you get a little bit of card selection from prior cards that you've resourced during that turn. It's decent. It's a 3 resource 4/4. I don't really see anything bad about it. I just don't see anything like super, super powerful about it. Maybe you can bounce some cards that, you mistakenly resourced, or the match develops to where you want a certain card, or maybe, you've just drawn super poorly and you want these worst cards, but in that spot you thought they were going to be worse than what you could have drawn, so you resource them, etc., etc., etc. Darth Sidious, on the other hand, this is 7-cost 5/8 restore 3er, which is obnoxious. We've seen it with Luke. Restore 3 does end up really impacting the game. And more importantly, when you heal damage from your base, you deal that much damage to an enemy unit. So if you're able to heal a lot, then you will completely wipe a board. I mean, Darth Sidious attacking heals you 3 and then hits something for 3 as well. So if you play this, play Vader, sack a unit, you can deal 2 damage to something because you heal 2 damage from your base. I mean, that's fine. It's nothing too powerful necessarily in that specific scenario. But I'm thinking, okay, maybe I play this Lost and Forgotten, where it's like 6 resource, kill a unit, deal 3 damage to something else. It can be like a complete board wipe. Now, here's the thing. Is this going to be good enough to stabilize you? I don't know. Because 7 resources is a lot. And this is like... This is going to be in a deck where you really, really don't want to be dirtling anymore at this point. And this is exactly what you're kind of doing. Like, you're playing a powerful setup piece for sure, but it does 0 when it comes out. Like, absolutely nothing. I would have loved to see this be like Darth Sidious, instead of restore 3, it's like when this comes into play, you heal 4 damage from your base. I think that would have just been better. You know, it would have been it would not have been recurable, but you would have immediately gotten some effect on board. And then you would have that permanent static ability, which would have, comboed really well with the rest of your deck. I think that would have been much more powerful, but what do I know? What do I know? Yeah, you wish Lando had better traits like the Rebel trait. Yeah, he kind of doesn't have great options to work with, huh? Sidious is one more small step to Revan Blue being S tier. Mark your words. James, if at Revan's S tier, I will be the happiest person in the world. What's up, Vandal? Think of that Chimera combo. I guess. I mean, that is pretty good. I'm just thinking of like, if you're just playing Sidious, you do have a pairing and a leader, and then you can immediately get value on it. This one was... I mean, it's 2 separate 7 drops is the only problem, you know? Like, you have to have another unit to defeat. Like, yeah. Like, sure, the units that you are defeating, like, probably good in Vader, but like, you're already defeating units across the curve because of Vader. I mean, maybe you're not playing in Vader. Maybe you're just playing Darth Sidious in another deck. And you're trying to play Chimera, but you're playing 2 separate 7 drops that need to be on the board together in order for, like, you know? And then you just get to deal 2 damage to something. I don't know. I'm not convinced. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't think Chimera is bad at all. It's just I don't know about that one. I could see it doing some work. The thing I'm more interested in is like going Darth Sidious into Chimera into like, I mean, it's not even necessary because, you know. But if you're just defeating Mando token, you know, that is something to consider. Because you could end up like infinitely chaining, like, oh, I got rid of all the shield tokens on your units, and then you go Chimera, kill a unit, hit the Mando token, hit the Mando token, hit the Mando token, hit the Mando token, hit the Mando token. And you could combo off like that, which is kind of cool. But they got shielded on it. So like you gotta remove the shielded first. And of course you can defeat your own Mando tokens for sure. It's just I don't know how commonly the Mando tokens and the controlling decks are going to be working together, you know? So I don't know. I think Darth Sidious is cool, and I think he actually does have some potential. I think these two also have some potential. I think the leader Vader has some potential. I don't think Princess Leia is very good, but I'm more excited about these sets overall. I do think that is definitely a good addition and can do some cool things. So I'm in for that. Mark my words, I am in for it. Let's get another game and then let's start some drafts, huh? I have less time than I did last week. So not a bad hand. Chancellor Palpatine works pretty well with Leia here. Start with a Bodhi. I don't know. My opponent could probably just kill it. I'm thinking I start Bodhi. I mean, I don't know. Han Solo. I have more 2-drops in the deck. I probably should start Bodhi here. Probably should start Bodhi. Probably should start Bodhi. Okay. Treyas Acolyte, huh? Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's just go ahead and attack. Give ourselves Sentinel here. We'll go Mina. And then we'll drop in the Han Solo here. Opponent thinking about what they want to do here. Yeah, nothing. Ooh, okay. I'm okay with that. What do I want? I guess it's actually Kanan here. Oh no, Chewbacca could be the Kanan into. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just attack him with Han, get in for a couple points of damage. We'll see if they have a unit to bounce. Ooh, they do have a unit to bounce. This is going to be quite excellent. So I can go Kanan, bounce their perimeter, and then we attack in, we pass, and then, oh, wait a second. Leia's disguise, huh? Oh, that is an interesting one. Do they just go perimeter ATRT again? If they do I just go like no glory, huh? Okay, I think in that case, then we do go Chancellor Palpatine here. So we can go Chancellor Palp, and then so we deploy Leia, play Chancellor, power up Leia. She's a 6/6. Woo! Look at that, guys. Oh my gosh, that is sick. Tell me that's not the coolest thing you've seen in the world. Ooh, it's so good. All right, let's get rid of Kanan here. And then now, I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, they can lats all they want, but like, who cares? I mean, sure, take out a spy token or whatever. I mean, you know, who cares? Who even cares? We'll just hit with a spy token real quick. Boom, in for 2. Condemn, huh? They might have like I'm surprised they went lats before they went condemn. Like if you were going to try to prevent damage, you should go to condemn first. Let's hit in, but then we go blue leader and then we pilot Chewbacca on it. And how do they deal with that? And you know, I will test them. We'll see if they got the cards. Cantwell Rester Cruiser. Yeah, sure, that's not going to do it. That is not going to do it, my friend. Ooh, Leia. Look at this. Look at this. This was an incredible curve out. Oh my gosh. Tell me this is not S tier deck. Tell me it's not an S tier deck. Oh yeah, they tried to lost and forgotten the Chewie. That's not gonna work. That's why we did the Chewie plus Cantwell Rester Cruiser. Lost and forgotten craving power. Yeah, they can do whatever they want. It does not matter. We have won this game. Yeah, so we just hit here. And they had a really attempt to come back, but does not matter. We go lats, we go shield token, boom. And then we just hit them. GG. Not even close. Wow, that was not even close. Like, not even close, guys. That was insane. Absolutely insane. All right. I've been excited about this. I've been waiting to do this. We are drafting again today. We're drafting. That means that if anyone else wants to participate, you guys are welcome to. In fact, well, that's kind of how this works. We are trying to get some of you to participate in the draft. The question I have, though, you all really enjoyed it last week. We had a couple of people really, really want to do it again this week. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And if we do get enough people for it, great. If we don't, then, maybe we'll go back to Carabas. But question is, what kind of set do we want to draft here first off? We had some good times with set 1 last time. We had some good times with set 1. Let's do it. Let's do a little poll. Let's do a little poll. What's set to draft? I got to add set 1 in here. Set 7 seems to be a favorite of people's. And we're going to do set 3 in here because we didn't do set 3 last time. I actually really like set 3. Yeah, Paladin's up there. He's got the Twilight of the Republic as an option. I actually really like set 3. Fun, I think set 3 was really, really fun. I also think set 1 is just the superior draft format, period. Be weird, dude. Jump to Lightspeed. Ugh, JTL was my least favorite draft format. Actually, you know what? Maybe Secrets of Power is my least favorite. Oh, I really did not like Secrets of Power, honestly. Like, overall, that format was... ugh. It was... ugh. We're tied, guys. We're tied. SEC was get layer or lose. Yeah, it was just I did not like it. I found the set in general pretty unfun, period. So yeah. It's not a fun one for me. We're tied. We're tied. All right, quick. First person to tell me what number I'm thinking of, I'm just going to take their answer. If you are a voter for set 7 or set 3. Never mind, set 3 1. Okay. Set 3 1. Twilight of the Republic it is. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get out of here. What the heck am I doing here? Still your Yoda space build. Was that like the okay, there we go. Was that like the combo Yoda, the yellow Yoda, where you just like try to one-shot someone? I do like that deck. It's very fun. Very, very fun. Oh, I got Mobius in here. Check that out. That's sick. Jeff's here. Jeff is here. Actually, I was late. It's my fault. It's my fault. I was about an hour late. Too bad we can't like too bad we can't do like pick 2 drafts. If anyone's played Magic lately, they started doing pick 2 drafts. There's like 4 people. No, Mobius, the seats are not reserved. Someone we did some drafts last week and we got to pull in about 8 people, or about, I don't know, 20 or so people across 3 different drafts, and we're gonna see if we can pull enough people to pull a draft out today. So for those of you that don't know how this works, basically I just post the link in chat, and you can jump in. You'll need to probably sign in through Discord because you'll get access to the chat, and then we draft just like you normally would using the program, and then we just get the games done on Karabast. And the matchups are already decided. I usually do best of 3s, and I usually do just single round so we can get more drafts going. But, you know, like I said last week, one of these days I'm going to have a full draft format or a Swiss format potentially ready to go. So, yeah, we got Jeff in here. We got a couple people I don't recognize, which is kind of cool. Jacob Lee's in here. Nice classic. What's up, Jake? Doing pretty good today. You got top 10 at a PQ. That's pretty awesome. What did you bring? You're about to go to bed, but let's play some Star Wars. That's right. I'll post the link. I just posted the link again, my friends. We are missing just 1 slot at this point. And if we all really enjoy it, we might double it back for a second draft right afterwards. I can't wait until they have like a Magic Arena type of program. Play Chewy Yellow. Interesting. You know, that deck has really fallen out of favor with all the people running Credit Hate these days. I'm impressed that you were able to do so well with it. Very good. Very well played. I mean, like, if you roll up, like, if I play enough Karabast games, and I do, and I'm rolling up in Premiere, I literally just, like, find myself up against, like, oh, here's Lieutenant Gorn, and here's, you know, Arvel, and here's another Arvel, and I guess I can't ever play this deck ever again. That's my experience anyways. All right, one last player. One last time. I'm going to drop the link in chat here. I got to end the poll. End poll. I was distracted. I was putting together Tobias Legions. You're built for locos. Sauce them super hard. You know, that's my favorite thing of anything to do in trading card games. My favorite thing to do is, like, just brew up something, bring it to your local store, bring it to your friends, whatever it is, and just beat them one time. Just one time. That's all I need. One, you know, maybe it's just like a random tournament that you're just doing for fun on a Friday night, or, you know, it's a random pod, and you just crush them. Like, absolutely dominate them, and then you just never bring it back. And now they just forever have to think about it. Every single time they're like, oh, am I going to get, like, cheesed out here? And then they're going to have to they're going to build a sideboard for it. That's what happens. It's always what happens. They build a sideboard, and then they're, like, expecting it, and yeah, you'll just never bring it again. 3/7 Yellow Splash with a new 3-cost Lando could let you effectively replace 2 cards with 2 cards from hand as resources. Let you effectively replace 2 credits with 2 cards from hand. Yeah, you could. Actually, I didn't think about that, Overlord, but you are totally right. In Chewy, you could, yeah, use the extra resources that you have to play Lando and get yourself an extra resource. Not bad. Could be interesting. What leaders are you eyeing from the Ashes spoilers? I think Bo-Katan is probably the most exciting for me. Like, I have been waiting since the dawn of Star Wars Unlimited to play a Go Wide deck. Rex was the closest with Unity. See, the problem with Go Wide, honestly, is every single time you play Go Wide, it's just a Unity of Purpose deck. It's all it is. It's just a Unity of Purpose deck. And that is not super engaging to me. I don't really want to play Unity of Purpose deck every single time. Like, that's just, you know. And I'm really hoping that Bo-Katan's the way to go. All right, one more person for draft. If not, I'm just going to add a bot. To fill in the 8th slot here so that we do have an 8th pack opened, which I think is kind of relevant. So last call. I'll put it in chat one more time. One last spot, my friends. One last spot. Legit me every single week, and I love playing new decks every week. Plus game hands and showcase device for everybody. Yeah, I love it. Like Moff Gideon, but I don't trust him with a tribal anymore. Yeah, Moff Gideon looks kind of cool. I do think that there's some interesting stuff going on over there. You like Luke, huh? I was not super impressed with Luke initially, but then there have been a lot of cards that I'm like, okay, you know, this kind of makes sense in Luke. Like, this kind of makes sense in Luke, you know? We just keep getting stuff like that. Because you can, I mean, it's kind of like restore 2 to everyone, right? I mean, that's kind of interesting. Okay, we got ourselves an 8th player. Let's go, guys. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen some of these leaders in forever. I mean, I've got to pick Django, right? Oh my gosh, this is the Anakin Skywalker format. No. No, it's the Anakin Skywalker format. Yeah, the flip side is decent. The front side I was kind of unimpressed with. And the question is, can you get to 7 resources? That is the question. Because restore 2 to everyone is decent, but can you get there? That is the question. It's always the question. Because you basically don't have a leader ability on the front side in a lot of cases. I guess I'm picking Django. Dang it, man. Look at these Anakins. There's 4 Anakins in here. I forgot we shouldn't do Twilight Republic because Anakin exists. Come on, guys. All right, what do I get? My first pack. Merciless Contest. I got Hidden Sharpshooter. I don't know. Nuke Gunray maybe is the way to go. We got multi-troop transports. The problem with, like, big units, though, is, like, they just die to Anakin. Oh. Anakin's so broken. It's so broken. Okay. Magna Guard Wing Leader is not bad, but I don't know if I want to, like, immediately go into a different color. I mean, Merciless Contest might be the way to go. It might just be the way to go. Oh, I don't know what to pick here. I think the question is Providence Destroyer, Magna Guard Wing Leader, Multi-Troop Transport, or Merciless Contest. Merciless Contest. I mean, I could defeat like a Battle Droid token, but there's probably a lot of Battle Droid tokens. Let's just go with Providence Destroyer. What? I thought I clicked the okay, whatever. All right. We screwed up. What do I even grab here? Squad support? Squad support actually isn't bad with all the Battle Droid tokens that I might be generating. I'm taking squad support because I actually think this is kind of broken with Battle Droids. I remember this being really good. You do need 3 Battle Droids to make this anything, but there's so many troopers in this format that squad support ends up being pretty good. I'm just worried about the Anakins. Like, honestly, I don't know if anything matters when you've got an Anakin. It's just too strong. Whoa. We got infantry of the 2. See, here's the problem with units like this, for example. This is a perfect example of why this is super rough. So this is a perfectly playable unit in a lot of different decks. It's not great, but like if your opponent goes into it like as a 2/3 on turn 1 and they just do that to your infantry, ugh. All right, we got Ryloth Militia, which I don't mind. Droid Commando is actually pretty sick, though. I think I've got to pick this up. This is a really nice common. Nice little ambusher. There's an Ahsoka in here. I mean, not like super relevant, but I like Ryloth Militia. I would take the patrolling AAT. I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, I got to take the Droid Commando. I mean, this is just a fantastic card. It's just super, super strong. Super, super strong. And now we've got Soulless one. Lots of cunning cards. Grievous Reassembly. We've got some command cards. And that's it. None of these are particularly good. Like, Soulless one's not great. On this Doorstep's not great. Clone Dive Trooper's not great. Slymore isn't bad. I actually do like that card. 41st Elite Corps is not amazing. Oh, I guess I'll take the strongest card in the pack, which is probably Slymore. Probably Senatorial Corvette, actually, but I'm really far away from that. Lethal Crackdown, and there's a Kraken in here. I think I've got to take Kraken here. There's a lot of elite P-38s going around, huh? I think squad support's like one of the only ways that you can make this work. Yeah, we were gonna run away and flee. Winisito? This is something called, is a website called Protect the Pod. And this is a way you can draft online. Oh wow, lots of cunning cards. I guess I'll just take a B1 security team. B1 security team. Not a huge fan of what's happening here. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Not a huge fan. All right, let's see. We've got Genos' patrol fighter came back around. Nameless Valor, huh? Take the wartime trade official. All these cards are just gonna be brutal to play and against Anakin, though. All these cards are totally reasonable, but there are 4 Anakins on the table. 4 of them. Not too late to switch to set 1. Oh, there are 4 Anakins on the table. Ugh. All right, let's see. What do we got? Daughter of Dathomir, droid deployment. Okay. I mean, I think I'll just take the droid deployment. It's a nice setup piece. I mean, if we're gonna be the exploit deck with Nute Gunray, we're gonna be the exploit deck with Nute Gunray. Like, we're gonna do something unique here in this draft. I mean, we didn't really have a choice because that's just what our leaders kind of told us to do. But yeah, I mean, we'll see where we can go. Okay, we got a Magna Guard wing leader again here. The multi-troop transport isn't bad. Like, you can go droid deployment into multi-troop transport. But I think this is where I want to be. I think just taking some of these cheap separatist units is going to be very, very important. Yeah, Mobius might be right. Maybe we should abandon ship. Right. Consolidation of power. You got Zero the Hutt, Aggrieved Parliamentarian. There's a Pelta Surprise. Forget y'all. Take Jar Jar for the collection. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, Paladin is right. If I just create a bunch of droids, you know, at least Anakin's action isn't going to be relevant then. Haha, got him. Ooh, a Confederate courier came back around. Ooh, okay, now that is a really nice one to come back. I was wondering if that was going to come back. I didn't think it was, but we might be the only one in these color combinations. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if we were. I would not be surprised if we were. All right, we've got reprocess, Grievous reassembly. I could create 4 battle droid tokens. I mean, maybe this is relevant. Ooh, a Separatist super tank came around. I'll take that. And Finn, huh? Okay, what do we get next? Impropriety among thieves, clear the field. Okay, useless. Devastating gunship, though, is very strong. I do like devastating gunship. I also like perilous position. That's not bad. Taking devastating gunship for sure here, though. This is a weak pack. Both of our rares have been completely unplayable. And of course, I first pick the trash rare. I have the high ground. It's not unplayable. I have the high ground. It's not unplayable. But impropriety among thieves is kind of unplayable. Yes, Mobius, there is a link to directly export your deck into CareBest. Directly. So, yes, it makes it very easy. Otherwise, honestly, it would just not be, it would just not be applicable to be able to use this. Trade Federation Shuttle. I can go damage unit and do something. Ryloth Militia. You know, normally this would be a strong card. I'd be like, oh yeah, we got to go with Ryloth Militia. This is a 2-resource 2/3. I mean, this is going to be good. But you know what it's going to get blasted by? It's just some random 1-power unit with Anakin on the opposing side of the battlefield. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Okay, what do we got next? Ooh, Poggle. Oh, sick. That is exactly the kind of rare that we want in this deck. Poggle. Okay, Poggle's great. We have a really nice curve, actually. We got one with Poggle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 resource plays. A lot of them Separatist. I mean, imagine going Poggle into Separatist Commando. I mean, that's how you win games in this format. That is definitely how you win games in this format. It's going to be a little bit tricky, though. It's going to be a little bit tricky. For sure. Obedient Vanguard, Merciless Contest, Execute Order 66. I could just play this to deal 6 damage to Anakin. Is this good enough? I do like the Bactoid Spider Droid, though. Noticing a severe lack of aggression heroism cards. You know, Mobius, I've also noticed that I have seen very, very few of them. Oh, well, I take it back. There's a lot of aggression cards in here. There's no cards for me, though. I mean, I guess I'll take a Daughter of Dathomir. Do I want to, unlimited power, though. It's like 8 resources for anyone. Twice the price. I think twice the price is actually not bad at Anakin. I mean, you can drop it on Anakin. It's like, whoa, dude. Whoa, someone calm down over there. I don't know what to pick. I think I'm just going to take the Daughter of Dathomir. The droid deployment. Ooh, droid commando. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Okay, the droid commandos are huge here. They're massive, massive, massive. This is literally the only way I live. Like, if I have the initiative, I'm droid commandoing you, and I'm winning the game. If I don't, I'm getting my first turn 1 play you killed and being very, very sad. At least that is what I'm expecting to have happened. Okay, what do we got next? Another droid commando. Whoa, this is actually coming together, guys. This is triple droid commando. That is sick. Yeah, we're just slamming another droid commando. Like, I must be in an open lane. I wonder why. I wonder why we're in an open lane, huh, guys? I wonder why. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Oh my gosh, it's another droid commando. Okay, how many of these things are too much? I mean, should I be taking... I mean, Trench is... No, it's just droid commando every single time. It's droid commando every single time. I want this on every single one of my turn 2 plays. I want a droid commando. Droid commando is amazing. Now, how many turn 1 plays that are separatists? We have Poggle, we've got droid deployment, we've got wartime trade official, we got Confederate courier. So we actually do... Wait, battle droid tokens are... I can't remember now. No one plays battle droid tokens. They have the separatist tag, right? Yeah, they do. We can take a Hailfire tank now, I guess. Probably not playing it. Yes, Board Gamer, this website is completely free. Completely free. Yeah, I was pretty sure the battle droid token. I was like, yeah, the battle droid tokens for sure have separatists. But then I'm like, wait a second. I don't remember the last time I've seen a battle droid token. Maybe they do not. All right, I'll take a Merciless Contest. This seems good in my deck as well. I could see it being extremely relevant here. I can see it being relevant. Okay, Battle Droid Legion. Oh, the Execute Order 66s here. I might side this in against the Anakin players. I might side that in against the Anakin players, to be honest. Seems pretty good to me. I guess we'll take Squadron of Vultures here. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That seems pretty good. All right. Yep. It all comes together until I realize I'm playing Nute Gunray and I have a 2/8 that deploys on 6 resources, and I'm gonna create a bunch of battle droid tokens. They're not gonna do anything, and they're just gonna die to Anakin. Pretty much what's gonna happen. Oh no, he's got all the clear the fields. It's over. Oh, why does all my rares have to be absolute dog water? I mean, am I just taking another droid commando here? I guess I'm taking a Vanquish because the droid commando probably wheels. I guess I'm taking a Vanquish. Disruptive Burst. I could take out all the battle droid tokens. That's relevant for me, huh? What do I do here, guys? What do I do? Yeah. I've got to take Vanquish, I think. I'm going to lock in the Vanquish. Oh, a resupply, huh? Do I care about resupply? I don't feel like resupply is that great. Maybe I just take Death by Droids. I don't mind that. It's a decent removal option. I do not mind that at all. All right, let's see what we've got here. Trade Federation, Republic Arc 170. I can take Coruscant Guard. I mean, it's going to be... It's going to be, ambush in my deck most of the time. I don't think I want it, though. Arc 170. I'll take the Trade Federation shuttle. It's more on theme for me. A fine addition. Oh, great. That's what I wanted. Calculating Magna Guard is not bad. I mean, this is a lot of... I guess I take the Magna Guard. He says it didn't. Nope, people are just like, oh no, this guy playing Newt. We got to take it from him. I respect it. I don't like it, but I respect it. Okay. Lethal Crackdown. We have Equalize. Do I want to take Lethal Crackdown? I think I do. I think I'll just take a Lethal Crackdown. I mean, I think removal plus droid commandos can be just good enough, you know? I think that's okay. I'm just taking it. Okay, we got another droid commando, or I gotta take the Confederate courier. I just do. Little bit unfortunate here because I think the droid commando is really good, but we have a lot of droid commandos, and droid commandos are only exceptional if we guarantee ourselves a separatist unit on turn one. We have the droid deployment. We have one of those. We've got now 2 Confederate couriers, and we also have wartime trade official. So there's going to be a good likelihood, but it's not guaranteed here. Oh, there's another squad support. Yeah, guys, we are in for it. Guys, this is how we have that X factor. We're just taking that squad support, and we are hoping that our battle droids are going to get there. Oh my gosh, let's get it. I mean, yeah, this is how we do it, right? We just randomly win the game because of we just randomly win the game because of squad support. Disruptive burst here. I mean, I guess I'll take an encouraging leadership. It's not like I'm playing this card, but we'll just take it. Take it for the sideboard. You can take disruptive burst for the sideboard, but I honestly, if someone else is playing the battle droid decks, you got it. Like, I'm just gonna, you know, I'll just concede. I'll just let you take it, you know. You could have it. You could have it. No one's in my colors though. I mean, droid commandos are wheeling. We've got like anything we could possibly ever want in every single one of our packs. Like, you know, that is the real cost of playing Anakin. I mean, not that you can't build a good deck at all. Like, you certainly can, but my goodness, are you going to have to fight for it? We can take our disruptive burst now, which I will. Very cool. Disruptive Burst. Do we take the Separatist Super Tank? I mean, I guess we're not really going to play anything else here, so we may as well take it. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of creative thinking, huh? There's so many creative thinkings. On top of things, I guess I'll take the Pelta Supply Frigate because it's probably the best card in the pack. Equalize comes back. And Manufactured Soldiers. Do I want to take Manufactured? No, I just take the Equalize. And Political Pressure. Okay. So let's see what we've got brewing here. I do think we've got a decent deck. Like, I do. I actually do think we have a pretty good deck for this format. In consideration of, you know, there being a million Anakins on the battlefield. Yeah, this is pretty good. So let's take out the cards that we're definitely playing. Let's see. We want all those. And then we're going to want Federation, all the droid commandos. We'll take squad support for sure. Lethal Crackdown, Devastating Gunship Kraken, these two. How many of the exploit cards do we want? I think we definitely want the Spider Droid. I think we definitely want the Battle Droid Legion. And maybe, I mean, so the Super Tank is one more cost than the Hailfire Tank. But the Hailfire Tank is an 8-8 or a 7-6, and the Super Tank is an 8-8. I think we put the 8-8 in. And how many cards is that? 24. Maybe we're just playing all of it. Maybe we're just playing all of it. And then, I mean, I guess in that case, maybe I do put Execute Order 66 in the main deck. We'll put Reprocess in the main deck. And then what does that put us to? 28 cards. Wow. Draft. Every single time I'm like, we can probably make this work. And then draft comes up. You're like, dang, I'm missing playables, aren't I? Do I want to play Aggrieved Parliamentarian? Do I want to... What do I want to do here? I guess I could play, like, Equalize. That doesn't sound good at all. It's fewer units. No, I can play Encouraging Leadership, I guess. Maybe that sneaks me a win or two. Maybe it does sneak me a win. I mean, we've got a lot of 2-resource plays, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 2-resource plays. So our 3-drop slot is stacked. And we're going to really, really lean into the these droid commandos. Yeah, I think this is where we want to be. Or it's 29 cards. What did I not put in? Did I take out something? Oh my gosh, we're still 1 card short. I guess we'll put Daughter of Dathomir in. All right, ready to play. Who is my opponent? Add to add is my opponent. Okay. So what we do here is I just post my game link. There's a little chat on the right-hand side, my friends. You can just post your link or your game invite there. I just create a lobby. We do limited current pool. We'll do unlimited pool here. And then we just create game. Oh, wait, whoops. Protect the pod. Copy Jason. Aha. Very nice. And then we copy the invite link. And then my opponent. I have posted my game in the chat. Whenever you're ready. I'm about to get trounced. I don't even know if this was one of the Anakin players. Don't even know. I don't know if I want to know. Maybe I could just avoid it by like never playing a game. I don't know if that's really the way to go, but it could be the way to go. I think this deck's actually pretty good. Like, the Droid Commandos really carry it, though. It's super heavily carried by the Droid Commandos. So we'll see what my opponent's up to. Add to Add is in the game with us. We've got... Okay, we got a Brew here. This is going to be a good game. All right. We got a Nala Say Yellow. This will be interesting. I was worried about the Anakins, but we're not even going to fight an Anakin. That's sick. All right. Very cool. Hey, you can't lose to Anakin if I never play it. What's up, Desgrunt? Do I like Eternal more than Premier? I don't think so. You know, it's very interesting. I really like to go back to Eternal for a little bit nostalgia purposes. It's kind of weird, but I've been playing the game for so long that, wow, this is a hand, huh? Do I mulligan this one? Has so many big units. But I got Poggle as my best card. Squad support Poggle is kind of insane, though. All right, I'm keeping on the strength of squad support Poggle here. So I like Eternal for that reason. I like Eternal because it is super cool to see all of these crazy decks that I had gotten used to and played in the past, but now have different new additions. It's really, really cool. However, it is a little crazy. Ooh. Get rid of the reprocess. Okay. I mean, guys, this is a start right here. This is a start. We're about to like have a very beefed up Poggle if we want it. Confederate Courier. Very strong here. Can knock out the Soulless one. I have like a million 3-drops in this deck too, as Paladin said. I have a million 3-drops. I think I just keep on the strength of those 2 units. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to claim here. Oh, there's a Droid Commando. Okay, this could get interesting here. So I think what we do here is just kill off their B1 security team. We can attack here, then create a token with Nute Gunray, and then we could still have the Droid Commando with Poggle combination. Ooh. This is good stuff, guys. This is good stuff. This is a great turn here. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh, it's even better. We're gonna go Droid Commando. Oh my gosh, look at this, guys. Oh my gosh, just someone stop me. It's too good. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's popping off. This is our deck right here. This is what we were trying to do. All right. Wartime Trade Official. Oh, we got Trade Federation Shuttle as well. Oh my gosh. Okay. I can trade Federation Shuttle, or I can go Wartime Trade Official. I can go Wartime Trade Official plus squad support, or I can... Oh, dang, he killed my unit. What do I want to do here? So I can attack, I could exploit 2, which would make it 5, and then create a Battle Droid token again. I think that's what I'll just do. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Muted the stream to stay fair. It's okay. Respect. Nala Say's coming in. We'll go ahead and hit for 1. They'll probably knock out a Battle Droid token. Yep, that is totally okay. We will just drop in the Battle Droid Legion here, and then we'll create another Battle Droid token with the Nute Gunray. And then we'll pass. Encouraging leadership here, huh? Okay. Nute Gunray, or Nala Say being an early deploy is quite cool. Roger, Roger. Indeed. Roger, Roger. Oh, okay. So I think we just still go with Vanquish here. I think, or squad support here. I think squad support is just going to be good. But what I can do is just go, oh my gosh, we can do Battle Droid Legion attack. And then they, if they want, let's just attack in here. What do we do? Oh, they're going to hit a Battle Droid token? Okay. I thought they were going to go for like the Battle Droid Legion. So maybe I just go Wartime Trade Official. I mean, we have so many different ways to win the game. I think I just attrition them out. So we just go create another Battle Droid token. And then we can... I mean, we could have potentially ended the game earlier with squad support. So now we can... oh, wow, we didn't actually... Okay. Let's go and attack in, and let's go squad support on Wartime Trade Official. Oh my gosh, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. It is currently +4. Oh my gosh. What is this hand? Are we seeing this? What do I even resource here? I guess it's... I guess it's Lethal Crackdown. I want to keep all the other cards. I kind of want to go Encouraging Leadership here. We got another Devastating Gunship, and they just powered up my squad support to no end here. All right, they're not going to do that. That's fine. They can take out someone else, but then we just attack the Nala Se if we want. I mean, even if they don't kill it, they're going to vanquish my Wartime Trade Official. Okay, that's one way to do it too. Let's just smack in for 6 then. I mean, there's so many different ways that we can win the game here. I mean, I could go Encouraging Leadership, or I could just play Kraken here and then just like completely slap them next round. They're gonna attack base here. Sure, it does not matter, I don't think. Yep, they're gonna hit. I mean, the Nala Se is not doing anything here. What a weird swarm deck. Look at how many battle droids we have on the battlefield, my friends. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is the turn, my friends. This is the turn. What have we done? What have I done? Oh my gosh. It's so exciting. In the interest of creating as many battle droid tokens as I possibly can, we're gotta do it. We've got to do it. Look at how many battle droids there are, my guys. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, here. We'll just boom. Okay, we've got 3 more droids. Oh my gosh, look how many droids there are. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. I know. Yes. Now, please, just hit with your Devastating Gunship. Just chill out. Just chill. This is. Oh, I know it's lethal, but that's not the point. Look at them all. Okay, hold on. Look at all the droids. Okay, look. The Encouraging Leadership. The Kraken attack. Look, they're all 3/3s. Oh my gosh. That's so sick. Look at this game, by the way. Oh my gosh. Okay. Convert to best of 3. That was sick. Oh my gosh. That was so sick. Opponent's got 1 million Devastating Gunships, by the way. That's a good card. Those are good cards, by the way. Poggle absolutely carried the heck out of that game. Squad support, going to be pretty bad against the Vanquish that they've caught. But, yeah. I got much better rares. I mean, I only have Poggle. It's my only rare. Okay, this is a good hand. Oh, do I want to go Droid Deployment? Or do I want to go... Ooh, Confederate Courier. I think with squad support in hand, I want to resource the 2 space units and just go Droid Deployment into Droid Commando. I think that's the play. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. I'll let them take a random card from my hand. Yeah, I guess we resource the super tank. Yeah, Anakin is just it's literally just like Anakin, whoever has initiative too, is just like, yeah, I guess I just win now. It's really silly. To be honest, Anakin definitely like, this draft format was actually really fun, but the one thing that made it really not fun was the fact that Anakin existed. So we get to create another token. We can play Droid Commando, no value. Guess we're dropping a squad support down, huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna put a squad support on the battle droid here. And we can just hit their base. I don't know if I care about Nala Se interacting with my units here. I guess I do. I guess I do want. Oh, what the heck is this? All right, I guess I do. Yeah, they can do this, and then another droid here, and then this is gonna end up being like an even trade. That ended up being a really good card here. I didn't think Nala Se mattered, but I didn't expect people to be guarding the way. You know, I haven't really seen that card in a long time. Kraken's going to be good here. Kraken's certainly going to be good here. Could always go first. I'm Kraken. Very, very solid. All right. We're going to let them redo that whole thing. Chill, chill, chill. Devastating Gunship. Devastating Gunship is very good. I'm just going to go Kraken. Okay. Encouraging leadership. All right. I think I just immediately attack in with this Kraken here. Get the +2/+2 rolling. Okay, let's attack in with for 2 for the battle droid. Deploy Newt. What do I want to do here? I can go squad support. Whoops. I meant to do that the other way. There we go. Okay, reprocess. Reprocess. Wait, why did I lose my unit? Reprocess. I can create a bunch of droids here. Yeah, I guess so. It's not great. In pursuit. Okay. They're gonna do their thing. Let's just get in for 1. And what does my opponent have? I mean, 7 resources, a lot of resources. Providence Destroyer. Okay, they played Soulless 1. So I can do Death by Droids or Reprocess. I think I should go Reprocess. Well, it's only 2 droids. Yeah, let's just go. Let's just do this. It's just better. Okay, we got Merciless Contest. That's going to be good. You know, Reprocess just stinks. I mean, there's no reason to resource anything here. Card's bad. Merciless Contest could take out a Devastating Gunship. All right, let's just go Merciless Contest because my opponent might want to keep their Providence Destroyer around. They're going to, yeah, Exactly. All right, let's go ahead and attack him with Kraken now. And then we can go trade Federation Shuttle. We can go to attack, 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 attack. Big hits in, big hits in. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Resource this one. I think we are situated now. I don't think they have a great answer here. I know they've got some Sentinels going on, but yeah, this is just going to be pretty rough for them. Look at how many freaking units I've got, my guys. I mean, look at this. It's so cool. It's really cool. This is what I want every game to be, by the way. They have another Guarding the Way. They're playing 2 Guardian of the Ways in their deck. Okay. I've never seen that card before. I mean, I have seen it, but I just don't remember it. And I'm fighting against 2 of them. And you know what? They've been good. They've been pretty good. It was good against me when they were put it on Alase, and now it's decent against me again. So not bad, guys. That was a good game. I mean, both those games are exactly what I wanted to do. Both those games, if I was fighting an Anakin, I probably just would have lost. Well, actually, this game, I went droid deployment into droid commando, right? So this is a game where if I had the initiative, yeah, I could see myself winning that game because my droid commando is most likely going to kill their turn 1 play, and I could see that like snowballing out of control. The first game, though, I played Poggle, and they just kill Poggle. Like, unless I had droid commando turn 2, like, they just kill Poggle, and I'm really sad, and it's probably just GG after that. So, yep, that's kind of how this game goes, though. Okay, not bad. Very, very good game. Add to add. Honestly, the Guardian of the Way was pretty good. So a shout out to you using some unorthodox cards. I think it actually fit pretty well with what you were doing. But the moment during the producer would ask the room, does anyone have an extra battle droid tokens? Right? That's exactly what happened. Same with clone trooper tokens. I was scoping around for those. Not a bad first draft, guys. So normally how this works, guys, is I just do the 1 best of 3 because it's kind of fun to see the deck in action, see some other decks. I like to review the decks, see what everyone was rolling with. So I'll check out a few of them here, and then we'll just draft again. I want to check out Mobius's decks. He said he's got a broken Anakin deck, so let me just go ahead and take a look here. He didn't exactly say that, but, I'm believing him. Got double Shock T, though. That's pretty sick. Got double Echo, double Republic Tactical Officer, double Shock T. Has the Pelta Supply Frigate. We've got, what else is strong here? Double Batch Brothers is incredible in Anakin. Batch Brothers is incredible. Every time you have, like, these multiple units that can just get, like, powered up by Anakin is so tough to deal with. Really, the only filler, Obedient Vanguard is not even necessarily that bad. Synchronized Strike works great with this strategy. Love low altitude gunship. They even have the Interceptor. This is just a good deck. I guess you're missing like you're kind of missing just like some interaction here. But that's really it. They got the Grenade Strike, but overall this is incredible. This is incredible. Like I said, double Shock T, double Echo. Echo as a 2 resource 4/4 because you've got Batch Brothers in the game. And yeah, oh man. This is good. This is real good. Even a Clone Commander Cody here as a top end piece, which is fantastic. Whew. Mobius doing some work over here. Doing some work. Really cool stuff. Let's just check out another one. We got Jacob Lee here. Running the Maul deck. They said the Maul deck felt decent. So this guy was the one taking some of my Vigilance cards. Had a Wartime Trade Official, Rune Hako in here. Would have liked that one. Perilous Position, little Ion Tank, Calculating Magna Guard, Attaché coming in. They got a Savage and a Massage. So a little bit of interesting cards. And they did take the Cad Bane. It's kind of like a curve topper here for them, splashing that one. A little bit of Overwhelm stuff. Just overall a good curve out. They're playing Unlimited Power. Got the Doubleless, Merciless Contest. That one's a little bit tricky to play, but overall solid. We'll check out another one here. All right. Let's see. We've got Nathan over here with the Anakin. Outspoken Representative is actually sick in this deck. The fact that you get a 0/3 that can still fight is insane. It is just dumb. And that's sometimes just good enough. And you get a Clone Trooper token afterwards. Double Obi-Wan's Ether Sprite. Oh, now we're talking. Oh, gross. That's some good stuff. Completely dominating the space arena. Plus the Outspoken Representative. Plus they've got like, you could play whatever you want, Anakin. They got like the, oh man. Oh man. You can play whatever the heck you want in this deck. Jealous. I'm not jealous. Jealous. Very jealous. Very jealous. Very cool stuff. They have Resolute in here too. Wow. Resolute as well. Oh, cool. I think our deck was actually pretty good. I honestly think our deck, like all things considered, if I'm going to play a nuke deck, like quadruple Droid Commando is kind of exactly where I want to be. Like, to be honest, that's exactly where I want to be. I don't really want to be doing anything else. I want to be doing turn 1 Separatist, turn 2 Droid Commando every single time in my droid deck. That's just what's got to be happening. So the fact that I had that was actually really strong. Squad support ends up being really good if you're going to go wide. You know, Kraken's a very good card, especially if you're going wide as well. We got a little bit of removal. Death by Droids isn't bad. Vanquish is also pretty good. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, this is good stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah, Kraken did some absolute work. We didn't really get to see the strength of Droid Commando at all. But yeah, that was some good stuff. Yeah, Kraken did crazy work. It was super, super strong. So, what this means, guys, is we can run it back with another draft. Now, the question becomes, what set we drafting this time? What set are we drafting this time? That's the question, guys. What are we drafting? Play one of the Anakins? It's too much work to like, because I'd have to go like randomly select someone and too much work. Who's up for some more set 3? All right, Mobius has a vote. You know, okay, we're gonna do another poll. We gotta do another poll. And you know what? This poll is going to include, we've got, let's see, we got set 1, of course. Set 1. I always include set 1 just because I am a fiend for it. But we're going to do set 2. I actually think set 2 is pretty fun. We'll run it back with set 3. And someone out there outrageously said set 7. So let's go ahead and start a poll. Let's go ahead and see what we've got brewing. Jake, you are totally okay to run it back. We barely got, well, we had about 8 people in. Yeah, just jump in. Just jump in. Totally cool. Oh, set 2 is dominating. All right, well, that was quick. I mean, set 2 is like the clear winner here, like by far. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a couple more minutes, but like, ooh, or a couple, like maybe 30 more seconds. But wow, set 8 is a popular one, huh? Okay, yeah, no, everyone's just voting for our set 2, not set 8. Set 2. All right, well, that's gonna send it. Yeah, we got 10 votes in, and like it's set 2 by like a huge margin. Okay, Shadows of the Galaxy. Let's see what we're doing here, my friends. Click Shadows of the Galaxy. We're gonna create the draft. We're gonna go ahead and copy the link. I'm pasting it in chat. Please go ahead and join if you'd like. If not, then don't. You are welcome to do whatever. Nice. We got some people in. 2 more spots available. Join if you'd like. Join if you'd like. Wolf. Alrighty. Randomize seats. Randomize again. We need 1 more spot. No need to drop Mobius. Usually we end up getting 8, and it's kind of usually like a perfect amount. Still one more spot to fill here. One more spot. Okay. Neris is back. Welcome back. Don't even get, if you don't need to drop, you can't get other people in. True. Let's start it. This will be a fun one. Okay. Hondo's not bad. I have a hunter. Why do I have the worst leader in the history of Star Wars Unlimited in my pack? All right, there's one clear leader here that in my opinion is the best, but these ones aren't clear as unbalanced as Anakin, so it's okay. And I think Jabba is actually not a bad one. Like, I'm not disappointed. There's a lot of really cool, like, small synergies you can do with Jabba. Like there's the Bounty 3/4 unit that you can play on turn 2, which is kind of cool. So that's gonna be interesting. They're probably taking Bosk. Wow, Bosk is the other one I'd want. Dang, I'm gonna get a duplicate Jabba. There's like nothing I can do about it too. I guess I could have taken Hunter. Could have taken Hunter, guys. Could have taken Hunter. Actually, I don't know if Bosk or Jabba is stronger. Jabba can be stronger in certain circumstances because you got the capture on it, which is really, really strong, actually. And you can really utilize the extra resource from the bounty. So I don't know if Bosk is just less... It's more consistent than Jabba, which is a strength. So, wow, double Jabba. Who would have guessed? Wow, the person to my left of me has got Rey, Bosk, and Kira. Like, those are the three that I would pick. Alrighty. Let's see what we're doing here today. All right. Ooh, we got Mandalorian, huh? I think I've got to take 4-LOM. I think I've got to take 4-LOM. I mean, 4-LOM is just broken. So, I mean, you do really want to be in Cunning when you're Jabba. And I think just taking 4-LOM is just going to be very strong. And what's the next best card in the pack? I mean, Mandalorian's good for sure, but are we going to play Fennec? Oh, I'm not playing Fennec, guys. Don't make me play Fennec in my draft. Everyone knows we don't want to do that. Everyone knows. Everyone knows we don't do that. Everyone. Okay? Yes, even you out there. Yes, I know. You. Even you. We don't do that. So we went 4-LOM, reputable hunter. This is exactly what I was looking for. So this one's a 2 resource 3/4. If they happen to play a unit turn 1. Outland TIE Vanguard's really good, but I think I gotta take the reputable hunter. Wouldn't mind a surprise strike back. Outland TIE Vanguard's good. Multiple top targets here. Koska's really good as well. This is a good pack. This is a good pack. Ooh. Oh, guys, what do I pick here? Bounty Hunter's Quarry, Enfys Nest, Jabba's Rancor. I've got to go for Jabba's Rancor here, don't I? I mean, it's like the deck for it, no? I have to. I think Enfys Nest or Bounty Hunter's Quarry might be the strongest in this pack. Do I just take Bounty Hunter's Quarry? No, I gotta take Jabba's Rancor. I've gotta do it, guys. I've gotta do it. Oh, Chain Code Collector's incredible in our deck as well. Price in your head, though. Toro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What do I take? I want all of these cards. I mean, maybe I take Toro here and maybe try to wheel the... I don't think Chain Code Collector is going to be wheeling, but Toro's so good. Guys. I got to take Toro. I really like Chain Code Collector. Price in your head's very, very strong. It's arguable I should have taken Price on your head here because I am such a late to deploy leader that it might be worth it. Enticing Reward, Frontier Trader, Warbird Stowaway, Ruthless Assassin. Right? I want all these cards. It's so true. Warbird Stowaway is like pretty bad. It is a smuggle card, which is always like somewhat better. Maybe I just take the Ruthless Assassin, I guess. I don't know. I'm not. This is a pretty mediocre pack for me. Pretty mediocre pack for me. So, I mean, our start's pretty good. Reputable Hunter, Toro, Forlom, Jabba's Rancor. I mean, that's a pretty juicy start for Jabba. Okay, we've got Crosshair, Palpatine's Return, Relentless Pursuit. I think I gotta take Relentless Pursuit. Man, this is the Rivals Fall set. That's crazy. Rich Reward isn't bad. Crosshair isn't bad either. It's just a little slow. Just a little slow. You can tap and deal some damage. Requires like so many actions though. Like I pay 2 resources, cool, +1/+0. I pay 2 resources, +1/+0. Now I deal 4 to something. It's like, okay, I guess you can eventually get there. Enforced Loyalty, No Bargain, Fugitive Wookiee, Slavers Freighter. Maybe I just take the Slavers Freighter. Not a bad unit. Not a bad unit. Fugitive Wookiee wouldn't be bad either. Would not hate a Fugitive Wookiee. All right, we've got Remnant Reserves, Given to Your Anger, Frontier Trader, Bounty Guild Initiate. Maybe I play Bounty Guild Initiate. I don't think I will be playing it, but I think the other ones are just like a clear no. Bounty Guild Initiate's clear no. I mean, Y-Wing isn't bad in like your normal decks. Rokai Gunship I'd play. That was an aggression, potentially. Just kind of, this is kind of like the remnants of the pack, really. My first 7 picks were all quite excellent. Like, every single one. The weaker ones are like Ruthless Assassin and maybe Slaver's Freighter. But I mean, Slaver's Freighter is still like a 5 resource, 4/5 space unit. Everything else is like, I had to kind of like think about that one. I was like, ooh, do I really want to take that? And now we've got like Salacious Crumb coming back or Black Sun Starfighter. I'm gonna take a Black Sun Starfighter. Salacious Crumb's fine, but it's nothing too exciting. And if we do find ourselves up against like a space-based deck, we're gonna be happy about that Black Sun Freighter. Black Sun Starfighter. Okay, we got all the aggression cards coming around. Which one I think is best? Maybe Cartel Turncoat is the best here. There's some really crazy go wide space aggro lists in Shadows of the Galaxy. Maybe we're gonna do it with Fennec here. Ambush out my Cartel Turncoat turn 1, kill your 2/1. Tell me that's not game. Tell me that's not gaming. Kind of gaming, guys. Kind of gaming. Nara says this is such a bad draft for them. I felt like mine started pretty good, but I'm kind of getting the remnants of this pack now, and I'm kind of feeling like, ew. Well, this is a set with Han Solo in it, too. Huh. I just forget that. I still think Rey might be slightly better than Han. I think the tier list for like leaders here, it's probably like Rey, Han's up there, Bossk is up there, Cad Bane's up there for sure. I think those are probably the strongest. You know, Boba Fett's actually not bad either. There's actually some really, like, it was a pretty balanced draft format. Interesting. The Fugitive Wookiee came back. I guess I'll grab it. I mean, the Fugitive Wookiee's a great turn 1 play in draft. Apparently, I handed Jake some absolute bangers. I don't remember what my packs were at this point, so you're welcome. We got 2 Cartel Turncoats now, guys. We have the makings of an incredible Jyn Erso deck, or a Fennec Shand deck. Yeah, I agree, Mobius. There wasn't like one leader that was like, dang, ooh, Palpatine's return. I might play Palpatine's return. It's very, very possible I'll play that. Just returning one of my big units, not bad. Not a whole lot of force units to return, but all right, let's see what we've got. Pre-Vizslas are open, huh? This is a sad pack for us. This is a very sad pack for us. I mean, what do we grab here? Is it like Gamorrean Retainer? Wow. There's Criminal Muscle, Privateer Sick, and Gamorrean Retainer are the 3 cards in our colors in this pack. There's also Twin Pod Cloud card, which isn't particularly good either. Synara Sand is good. Pre-Vizsla is good. Guess I'm just taking Gamorrean Retainer. Sad. Wow, that's very sad. Price on Your Head's good. Weequay Pirate Gang. Not great. I'm taking the Price on Your Head for sure. Maybe Command's not the place to be. The only problem with that is, like, Cunning is a 4-lom, Relentless Pursuit, Slaver's Freighter, Fugitive Wookiee. Like, aggression seems extremely open right now, but we have Jabba. We have 2 Jabbas. The later openings were not favorable to us, I'll admit. Those ones were not super favorable to us. I'll take the Price on Your Head, though. I think that card's going to be good. Price on Your Head. I think Rich Reward's actually not bad either. Timely. Dr. Evazan. Dr. Evazan is actually really good in draft. It is very rare when you're going to be able to take advantage of the extra 12 resources to like completely dominate your opponent. The Karak's heavy fighter's also good. Timely isn't bad either. I would be okay with any of these cards. I wouldn't mind a Resourceful Pursuers either. But I think I'm going to slam this Dr. Evazan. Yeah, I mean, that seems like a great pickup for me. I'm happy with that. Dr. Evazan 3/3 shielded. But the bounty here that we've got is that ready up to 12 resources. The problem with that in limited is like you're trading off so many units that it's really difficult to time that properly. Okay, we've got Salacious Crumb, Slaver's Freighter. Salacious Crumb came back. Would I play a Salacious Crumb? Maybe. I think I'm just going to take a Slaver's Freighter. I mean, it's just a big space unit. Just a big space unit. Things like Relentless Pursuit, though, really good when you can just put it on like a space unit and your opponent can't interact with it. I mean, that's just super strong, right? Moment of Glory Mercenary Company. Maclunkey. So Maclunkey is it makes Salacious Crumb a lot more exciting. Smuggler Starfighter is not bad either. Mercenary Company is pretty good as well. So let's think about this. If I take Maclunkey, how many Underworld units do I actually have? Like Ruthless Assassin, Dr. Evazan, Gamorrean Retainer. I probably could make Maclunkey work. I'll take it. I actually think this is probably a good deck for it. Outlaw Corona. Okay. I don't think this is that bad in this format. There is Fell the Dragon and there is Rivals Fall. But other than that, it's not super easy to deal with a 3 resource 3/5 space unit in limited, just period. It wasn't great, but it's not unplayable. I think I'd rather have that than like the Collection Starhopper. I don't mind a little bit of smuggle action, but like when your smuggle action is a 3 resource 2/2 or 4 resource 2/2, it's like okay. Or 3 resource 2/2, right? Yeah, 3 resource 2/2. I'm like, yeah. Maybe if I was playing Hondo. Outflank Privateer sick. There's a Fell the Dragon like I was talking about. Fen Rao is really good. So do I want to take another Slaver's Freighter or do I want to take my first Privateer sick? Now, Privateer sick can be just a 2 resource 2/2 space unit shielded, which is not bad at all. I just want to take another 5 resource space unit. We do have a good amount of cunning cards, and they are relatively early. I'll take it. We've got Headhunting. That's fun. Let the Wookiee win. Take the rare for the collection, guys. Take the rare for the collection. Very, very good. I guess I'll just take Echo. It's probably the strongest card of the pack. I mean, 4 resource 6/6 is good. Nothing too incredible in this second pack. Like, we started off pretty weak. Mind you, this is a set with, like, Maul as a card you can open. So, even though I think that this has been, like, a totally fine pack, it has definitely not been, like, exciting for us. You just have to keep that in mind, by the way. Like, some of these packs are like, oh yeah, I can open Maul right now. That's insane. Obviously, that would be like the best open we could have had. Okay, I'll take a Ruthless Assassin, fill out the curve a little bit here. Wouldn't mind the Wee Quay Pirate Gang in some scenarios, but I think the Ruthless Assassin is just going to be better. Mobius. You can't be opening up malls over there. It's illegal. Street Gang Recruiter, sure. Not a bad grinding card engine here. Spare the Target. Omega, Protector of the Throne. So no one's in Cunning Heroism. Spare the Target's actually quite good. Can't be opening up mall. It's illegal. I ban it. Mobius, I'm banning it. You can't do it. Banned. All right, let's see what we open up in our pack 3. Can we get them all? Can we get them all? That's all I want, actually. You just stop drafting after that one. Chrysanthemum, a second Jabba's Rancor. Another Slaver's Freighter, Discerning Veteran. I mean, I think it's just Jabba's Rancor. It's good. It's good. It's no Maul, but it's good. We do need to live until we get to that point, though, and I do think our deck is going to struggle with that. Remember when Maul got revealed, and I was at one of the first tournaments where you can get the Enfys playmat. We all thought the game was gonna die. Like, it's Vader, but probably better. You know, it's one of those cards where it's like, it is kind of just better Vader in a lot of different decks out there. Pirate Battle Tank, I mean, this is a fat unit. It's got Sentinel, but we have Chain Code Collector here, which is exactly what we want. Ambushing unit, able to shrink down the unit because of Jabba, it's guaranteed. So yeah, this is exactly what we want. What did we pass earlier for the Chain Code Collector? Was it another Jabba's Rancor? I think I'd rather have 2 Chain Collectors and 1 Jabba's Rancor over 2 Jabba's Rancor and 1 Chain Code Collector. So maybe a mistake there. Okay, I got a couple options here. We got Black Sun Starfighter, which is always good. We also have Discerning Veteran. Man, if I open up a Dryden Voss, that would have been sick too. Discerning Veteran is a nice tempo advantage play. You could smuggle out Privateer Crew and get a little bit of value. I think I'm just going to take the Discerning Veteran. A lot of 5-drops, though. I mean, Privateer Crew is a 6-drop, though. So, I mean, realistic. It's not a 2-resource 2-2. Just don't be fooled. Okay, we got Surprise Strike. I think I'm just going to take a Surprise Strike here. I think that's fine. I could take Cloud Rider. I'd be fine with that. But Surprise Strike just has a lot of utility where I can, like, punch up and hit a big unit for a good amount. No reputable hunters. I don't know if there's another, like... Are there any other Jabba drafters? There's no one that has a Jabba here. Where are my reputable hunters? Remember when Vader's like 85, 125, they dropped it to like 40 algorithm back up. Yeah, I remember when Vader's were that cost because I don't really open up boxes all that often, but I remember playing in like the first major tournament that we had. And it was like one of the last because no one plays it anymore. But I remember playing in... Oh, man. Do I take another Privateer Sick? Oh, I don't want to take that. I'm going to take an Outlaw Corona. Both these don't really feel great. So I remember playing, it was maybe like 20 people or whatever. There was a box up for prizes, and I was playing in it. I took down the whole thing, and I won a box. And I opened the box there because I was excited about it. And this was for set 1. So I opened the box. I'm opening all these packs, and I open a Vader and a Boba. And the store owner was there, and he's like, dude, I need a... Wow, Pre-Vizsla came back? Or is this... No, this is not even... This is another Pre-Vizsla. And a punishing one? There's no one in aggression. Anyways, I opened up a Vader and Boba, and I was like ecstatic. And a bunch of other good cards, like 3 K2SOs, a Cunning, and the owner's like, dude, I need that Vader and I need the Boba Fett. So I sold him, or I traded. I was like, okay, sure. What do you want for the Vader? He's like, I will just give you another box. I was like, great, let's do it. So I got another box. I opened up another box. Guess what I got? Another Vader. So I traded in that Vader for another box. And then I got a Boba out of that third box. And guess what I did? I traded in 2 Bobas for another box. So yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. Let's just say that. It was a very good day. I went, okay, I won an event into 1 box, into 2 boxes, into 3 boxes, into, okay, a 4th box. I opened 4 boxes that day. I don't remember what I got, but it wasn't like one of the big ticket items. No Lukes, no other Vaders, no Bobas, no showcases or anything like that. But I walked away with like multiple Cunnings, Vigilances, all the other cards that I needed. So I have just a million set 1 cards, like Super Laser Blasts, Avengers, Devastators. Like I had a bunch of other cards, but it was at the time when like Vader, I think, was like $120. It was crazy. And I was like, yeah, there's no way Vader's going to stay at that price. And I was at the time a Leia player. Like I played Leia Green. So I was looking for like Ewing reinforcements. I was looking for K2SOs, Red 3s. Those are the cards I was looking for. And so I was like, yeah, sure. I'll just open up more boxes and keep going for more packs. So I was like, yeah, why not? Why not? And then I turned into a Vader blue player. You open a Hyperfoil Boba? Man, how crazy is it that the 3 resource 3/5 used to be like an $80 card? I mean, that is insane, no? Who's what? Oh my gosh, guys. That's insane. It was Disintegrator, right? That was the card. Yeah, this guy's $5 now. Oh my gosh. What was he like a year ago? Oh my gosh. Can you go further back in the price history? No way. I mean, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. What? How obnoxious. Our draft is wrapping up here. We got a pretty good pack here. I picked up a Crosshair, Double Jabba Rancor, Chain Code Collector. Got a Forlom in here. Would have loved a Zuckuss and another reputable hunter. Multiple reputable hunters would have been ideal. That's what really makes Jabba strong. If we don't get those, then it's kind of like whatever. Frontier Trader's bad. A new adventure. Is there anything I could blink here? I mean, I guess I could blink like... I guess I'm taking Frontier Trader. Yeah, it's true. I remember making a video on it. My store doesn't do in-person events anymore, so I don't really do videos on in-person my stuff. But I remember playing Leia Green, and I didn't end up bringing Leia Green. So I played Leia Green for a while, or Leia Red. I played Leia Red for a very long time. I really enjoyed it. It's also one of the cheaper decks to get into. I didn't really want to play the Iden Green decks or the Boba Green decks because Vader was $120. So I was like, just to get Vaders alone is going to require me to, let's build this deck, by the way, to invest $350 in Vaders alone. And if I'm playing Boba Fett, I also am buying, okay, I need Boba Fett, which is a $60 card. I mean, these decks were like $500, $600. I was like, no way. Leia was like $80. Because K2SO and red 3s are the most expensive. And if you wanted Ewing reinforcements, you could have added it. But it was more of a sideboard option. All right, Jabba yellow it is. Let's go ahead and see what we've got. Maclunky, Dr. Evazan, some of this, some of that. Outlaw Coronas, Reputable Hunter. I do like those. All right, 28 cards in the list. Do I want to play these Bounty Guild Initiates? These are if I control a Bounty Hunter unit. How many Bounty Hunters do I have? We've got Ruthless Assassins, 2 of them. We've got Toro. Reputable Hunter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's really not that many. I don't think. So I ended up playing Leia, and then because I opened up all those packs eventually, I ended up getting a lot of Super Laser Blasts, and I ended up getting a lot of Avengers. And because of that, I was like, well, I guess I can make a Vader blue deck now, because those were the 2 most expensive cards in the deck, alongside Vigilance, which I did end up getting a lot in the pack openings as well. It's like, okay, sure, I'll play some Vader blue, and I was missing a couple of cards. So I was missing a Super Laser Blast, which is arguably the most important. So yes, as Inaris said, I totally played a Search Your Feelings as a replacement for a couple of cards I missed, which is obviously not what you want to be doing. You don't want to be paying 4 extra resources for a card that you just need in your hand at that time. I guess I'll play Twin Pod Cloud Car. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel with that one, guys. All right. Up against Ninjo. Sweet. Ninjo. Oh, I forgot to copy my list here. Let me go grab it real quick. Copy JSON. Yeah, I did like it at the time because I also was playing. So my opponents here's where it got really tricky, and I did like it at the time because people didn't know how to play. Nowadays you can't do it, but at the time people didn't know how to play. So I had a copy of Restock in my list, and there were so many people playing Iden Green. That was like the most popular one, and Iden Green is good, but you know what's not good against is mega hard control. When you're fighting mega hard control, you just straight lose. You can ramp and all, sure, who cares? Your opponent just goes, kill your thing, mill you, and the game goes super long. And you could just search your feelings for your restock, and then the game was over. So that's what I did. You can even just wait until you draw a restock. But the thing is, during those times, people were playing Spark of Rebellion. So, you know, in certain circumstances, like you'd want to like, and they were also playing Vigilance. So you kind of wanted to like search for it, and you wanted to use it immediately because Spark could have ripped it out of your hand. Oh, okay. I think we got a random. Okay. Ninjo. Hop into the game whenever you are ready. We're splashing Pillage because we're running out of playables. Pillage is fine on 6 resources, to be honest. And we also slotted a Twin Pod Cloud Car. Played Spark Off Aspect and Boba Green and Best Villain Attorney because I was scared of hard control. That card actually got me to top 8. That card was so incredibly important for sideboarding. Like I said, Iden Green was playing a 6-cost Spark of Rebellion because it was necessary. Oh man, have times changed. All right, I assume this is our opponent here. Cad Bane red. I like it. That's good stuff. Let's see what we've got brewing. Let's see what they've got brewing. I want to see my reputable hunter on turn 1. That's what I want to see. You know, this is actually a pretty good hand. I'll keep. Do I want to get rid of the surprise strike? I feel like I do when I've got multiple ambushers. Let's see what my opponent's going to do. Let's see if they pass. If they pass, do I just claim? Ooh. All right, they're not going to do the tech. Toro. That's a really nice draw. Right on time. Right on time. Actually, Toro plus like Chain Code Collector and Forlom is great. We'll see what my opponent's going to do here. Relentless Pursuit. That is actually okay. Yeah, that is actually totally okay with me. Okay, Reputable Hunter. I'm actually going to resource it. Even though it seems interesting, I either play one of these 4-cost ambushers, or I'm playing Fugitive Wookiee plus Privateer 6, so... I think I'm probably just going to end up playing the Fugitive Wookiee plus Privateer 6. Wanted. Does my opponent have Forlom here? That's what Wanted makes me think. Chain Code Collector. Ooh, okay. That's good. I mean, obviously we're going to deal 1 damage to the Wookiee. Strong start for my opponent. With a Chain Code Collector plus Wanted. You know, it's hard to play Wanted in your deck, to be honest, but it looks like it's working out for them. Surprised they didn't just claim there. I mean, you know, it's kind of tricky. So I think here, man, Pillage could be really good here, actually. Do I just pillage them next turn? No, I don't. I think it's just too awkward. I'm going to immediately just trade with this Chain Code Collector so they can't ready up the 2 resources. Yeah, that worked out really well. Chrysantin, huh? That worked out very well. We got to see their Chrysantin. Chrysantin, they can obviously just ready it up because of the Fugitive Wookiee, but yeah. Let's go ahead and just attack in the Privateer Sick. Jabba's ability doing absolutely 0 right now. Cloud Riders, huh? Okay. Let's get in for 3. We'll play Slaver's Freighter, and then we'll pass. Collection Starhopper, immediate resource here. Hotshot Blaster was in this format. Oh my gosh. We tried, guys. We tried. Oh, it's always funny when I'm like sitting here thinking like, oh my gosh, that was in this format. Man, life was crazy back then, huh? Life was mega crazy. Life was mega crazy. All right, let's see. What is my opponent going to do? Enticing Reward, huh? You don't need to do this, assuming my opponent is going to play the Chrysantin, because my Fugitive Wookiee already has a bounty. I could just... No. It's worth it to hit in for 4 here. I was like, I could just have them kill my Fugitive Wookiee. It's probably fine. Wow, they didn't even bother, huh? I mean, I'm just going to play Forlom and hit the Cad Bane for sure. Cad Bane's scary and all, but yeah, okay, claim here. I don't mind this position we found ourselves in. So I can attack into Cad Bane and then have like Slaver's Freighter capture the Chrysanthemum. I assume they're just gonna kill the Fugitive Wookiee here. Which does end up meaning that, oh no, opponent. If they're gonna do that, then it's like really over for them, I think. Oof. That's really tough. Hunter of the Haction Brood. So I can hit into this Hunter and then pass. I think I actually just ignore everything my opponent's doing and then just deploy a bunch of units, huh? Seems good. I think I'm just going to ignore everything my opponent's doing and deploy a bunch of units. I like it. And then we can smuggle this guy out, and then we can play Crosshair and pass. Relentless Pursuit looks great. Palpatine's Return. I mean, I can pick up something. We're in a great position here. They might deal with Slaver's Freighter, but yeah, I don't know. Darksaber was this format. Yeah, Darksaber was this format. Oh my gosh. I fought against a couple Darksabers in my time in draft. Gross. Absolutely. Just, ugh. Take me away. At least this was the format with Rivals Fall. Let's see what bounties they've got, or let's see what events they've got to pick up. Surprise Strike and Relentless Pursuit. I mean, those are good ones. Those are certainly good ones. They just can't capture a whole lot, to be honest. They're discarding Relentless Pursuit. Okay. All right. I think they intended to do something else, but we'll let them undo it and work their way through it. I think they intended to discard something else. They just forgot that that was the discard portion. Yep. Surprise Strike, Relentless Pursuit. Yeah, I can't see an opponent. You know, every single time you just like reminisce a little bit, you're like, oh my gosh, what the heck was going on in this format? Crate Dragon was in this format. I remember getting like, crushed by a Crate Dragon a couple times. Ugh. Crate Dragon. Rivals Fall, killing my leader was in this format. But yeah, I had someone open up a Poe next to me one time. I was like, dang, my guy. This was like the last set I managed to draft in person. Oh, we'll just make it get +1/+0 and attack in for 3. Very nice, very nice. This was the last set I managed to draft in person, really. I did draft a little bit of set 3, but it's when my local store started to really slump off where, you know, I would show up and we might have like 5 to 6 people for a draft, and it's like, all right, you can draft that, but it's really tough. As soon as you start reducing the amount of packs that you open, like the amount of viable options, and like you can't waffle at all. As soon as you get down to 5 or 6 people, you just are forced to be in a situation where you must kind of lock in on your first pick. Let's mulligan this one. This one's a much better hand, like far, 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 far better. You know, I'm going to take a risk here, and we're going to really rely on these Jabba's Rancors to get the job done. They have a lot of like weird capture stuff and nonsense like that. This could backfire. I mean, it's not like Slaver's Freighter's necessarily close, but we cannot play our turn 1 play here because this thing just dies to anything they play. So if they play something here, our Ruthless Assassin just dies. So we can't do that. There, please, 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 please continue to do that. If we just sit and pass back and forth, just fantastic, right? This is just fantastic. Oh. They have Merciless Contest, or not Merciless Contest. Relentless Pursuit. Yeah, I can't risk playing Outlaw Corona against Relentless Pursuit. I just can't. Lurking Tie, though. Lurking Tie. That's awesome. Wanted on my Reputable Hunter. All right. Crosshair, huh? What, they got Chain Code Collector or something? Chain Code Collector's good, but if we just follow up with a Crosshair, Crosshair can knock that guy out. I'm assuming Chain Code Collector is coming. Cloud Rider. That works. Cloud Rider's good. Relentless Pursuit doesn't actually capture the Crosshair here, so that's going to be useful. Now, if they have Chain Code Collector, it just dies. So we'll see what they end up having here. Fun fact, you cannot capture this thing. You do have to just hit it. Enticing Reward. My opponent's playing a lot of bounties. I don't necessarily know if that's a really strong thing to be doing. Oh. Disabling Fang Fighter is really good, though. I do like me a Disabling Fang Fighter. Okay, let's get a price on your head over on the Disabling Fang Fighter. Hopefully they don't have another Disabling Fang Fighter. That would be unfortunate. Let's just go ahead and give the Disabling Fang Fighter some bounty action. Go and attack in for 2. All right. I know they have Relentless Pursuit, but we can't just stall out forever. We do need to deploy some units to deal with these space units. My opponent had a very aggressive curve, and I was really hoping that they would not. Jabba's Rancor not really doing a whole lot for us here. If they have a Relentless Pursuit, it's real bad for us. Outlaw Coronas aren't terrible, but it is really bad against capture. That's like the last thing that we want to see. Don't have it. Don't have it. Please, 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 please. I am hoping, praying. Oh. Yeah, that works out for us, actually. You know, they can kill off the Outlaw Corona, but I don't really care about that. I thought they were going to for sure capture the Outlaw Corona. Because what's going to happen here is I deploy Jabba. Capture the IG, sure, it deals 3 damage to my Jabba, but it just dies. Which is really, really good for us. And then we can go double unit here. I mean, all this ended up being pretty good. It all ended up being pretty good. I'm okay with how this shaped out to be. Deathmark and Surprise Strike are the 2 cards that they have in hand. They can Deathmark my Outlaw Corona. And then we go Black Sun Starfighter to protect it. We can then play a second Outlaw Corona. And this is where Outlaw Coronas don't really matter. Okay. They saw my Sentinel, and they're going to change the Deathmark. That's okay. I'll let them do that. Sure. Okay. Little bit cheesy there, but that's okay. Bounty Guild Initiate. All right, they're going to draw some cards here. See you later, Mobius. Thanks for coming by and drafting this. This is always super fun. I have a blast doing this. And yeah, we totally do another video. Okay. Let's immediately start by killing this Lurking Tie. Jabba's Rancor, just very, very cheap here. We'll see what my opponent wants to do. We do have this nice Sentinel here. We can capture. We do kind of have our bases covered a little bit. They do have a Surprise Strike, which can be dangerous. It can get in a lot of damage. It's one of the reasons why we have to be careful here. Okay. Not good. We go Jabba's Rancor, 3 damage, 3 damage. Now they just claim they hit us for 10 with Surprise Strike. Ugh. I mean, they should definitely just claim here. Should definitely not do that. They just claimed they would hit us for 10. Okay, they're claiming. They're undoing a lot after I say something. I don't know what's going on over there, but maybe they're listening in. I don't know. That's just joking around, but definitely some access to info here that they probably that they definitely utilized well. Yep. We'll just go ahead and hit. Kill both their units off. Huh. Nice. The Reckless Gunslinger to finish it off. Very good. Outlaw Corona is really tricky. If I had known that they didn't have Relentless Pursuit, we just play Outlaw Corona and just win the game. But because they have Relentless Pursuit, it makes things really, really tricky. Really, really tricky. All right. There we go. Let's get into the next game. Okay, what do we got here? Mulligan. Bad hands. Very, very bad hands. This last game and this game here. Much, much better. Now, the Dr. Evans is going to be a little bit risky, but I am definitely running it out turn 1. Keeping the Surprise Strike around here. This Bosk deck is kind of fire. Bosk is by far my favorite leader to play in this format. No doubt about it. It is by far my favorite leader to play in this format. All right, we're going to go Maclunky, kill their Rokai gunship, and then Dr. Evazan again. I know I could attack first, but if they have Merciless Condes, do I care about that is the question, actually. Yeah, I do. We just want to preserve some HP here. Yeah, Bossk is like the coolest. So cool to play in draft. They're passing. All right, I'm just going to claim then. Sure. We have a pretty strong, outlook on this game. Let's go Outlaw Corona here. Unlikely that they can capture this and get the bounty from it immediately. Relentless Pursuit's kind of how they do that. And then next turn, if they try to play a unit to try to set up Relentless Pursuit, we can go Discerning Veteran. So we kind of have the 1-2 punch here. Yeah, so Hunter of the Haction Brood, not going to do it, yeah. Let's claim. Maclunky. That is a little bit different. That is a little bit different. They also have Maclunky, huh? Very nice. Let's just go ahead and go Slaver's Freighter. This at least protects our Outlaw Corona from just dying to a Cad Bane trigger. Cad Bane's really good in this draft format, by the way. There's so many Underworld cards, right? I mean, look at what they played. Every single card has triggered Cad Bane. Dr. Evazan's so much better in a situation where it doesn't lose shielded immediately. So once again, Outlaw Corona, getting the bounty captured now doesn't matter as much because my opponent is already going to be at the required resources to kind of do whatever they want. All right, let's just get in for 3 here. Really hoping for like Jabba's Rancors here, but didn't find it. Covetous Rivals. Get some card action going. So we can capture this and then soak up a hit from Cad Bane. I guess that's what we do here. Get in for 4. We need 4 Loms. We need chain code collectors. We need Jabba's Rancors. Just not really getting anything that we want to see here. Nope, still no. Ugh. Yeah, this hand's pretty bad here. All right. I mean, they got Merciless. Or I keep saying Merciless, but Relentless Pursuit here. We got to deploy Jabba. We'll try to capture the Covetous Rivals. I don't expect this to stick because they're Relentless Pursuits. So it's kind of just a stalling mechanism. We really just need to find Jabba's Rancor. Jabba's Rancor is like the only way we can get out of this. And that's not even necessarily guaranteed. Not even necessarily guaranteed. Just waiting for my opponent. See what they're going to do. Okay. A death mark against. They played so many of these bounties. Makes their deck really, really awkward. I'm surprised they have such a good... They've drawn a great split of bounties and regular cards here. They're playing Wanted. They're playing... That's a lot of stuff to play. All right, let's see. We got... Go 3-2-2. Sure. May just claim here. I think I'm just going to hit it with a claim. And then... Okay, that works. I'm fine with that. Let's see what my opponent's going to do. Again, Jabba's Rancor would be just immaculate here. Just immaculate. Enticing Reward. Crosshair. Not what I wanted to see. Not what I wanted to see. Okay, let's hit this. They can use Chrysantin to get their value if they want. If they do, we can finish off Chrysantin at least. Then we've got Privateer Sick, Surprise Strike. We have 12 cards left in the deck. Of those 12, 4 of them are Chaincode Collector, 4 Lom, and 2 Jabba's Rancors, which is a little unfortunate for us. We just need to draw into one of those. I mean... oh, Relentless Pursuit. Yeah, Relentless Pursuit's great here. Yep, Relentless Pursuit is fantastic. That's going to cause some major issues for us. Starting to become, once again, Jabba's Rancor, the only thing that can get us out of this. We'll go Crosshair. Yep, very, very strong. I'll just pump up the Crosshair. Why not? And at least we'll trade with the Hunter. And they got 7 resources. They're going to spend them this turn for sure. I mean, I guess if they don't, it's crazy to do so, but... Play the Privateer Sick. Chrysantin and Covetous Rebels. Very, very strong. Ooh, they got a Zuckuss as well. Very nice. Very nice. Rokai Gunship. Ooh, there's our Chaincode Collector, but it's a little too late here now, I think. Yeah. Oh, we don't have a way out. Good game. Good game. Well played to, I don't know, was it Ninjo? Let's check out some of the decks before I have to wrap it up here. Let's check out Ninjo's deck here. Took me down. Took me down. It was... Let's see here. Ninjo. Okay. So they're playing Double Wanted, Enticing Reward, Double Deathmark. A lot of bounties. But they've got Chrysantin, Covetous Rivals, Zuckuss, all very strong. IG. Relentless Pursuit ends up being really strong. I think as a card's really, really good here. Desperate Attack, Headhunting. They got pretty fortunate with their curve, but it ended up working out very well for them. You know, this is a lot of bounties, but it worked out for them. It worked out for them. And it was pretty sweet to see. They got some really big powerhouses. Zuckuss is really good. Trandoshan Hunters is really, really strong. Chrysantin's really strong. Hunter the Haxian Brood. This is the other card that Jabba was really wanting. Looks like I was competing with them, really, for a lot of the cunning cards. You know, Relentless Pursuit, Zuckuss, Hunter the Haxian Brood, and Reputable Hunter. These are the two cards that make Jabba truly strong, because you can always have a bounty to get their effect. And a 3-resource 4/3 shielded is really strong, and a 2-resource 3/4 is really good. Very, very strong. What else? Let's see what else we got. We got to check out Mobius's deck, because he was whispering that he had Maul, but I don't know if I believe him. Ray is disgusting, by the way. This is the type of deck that Ray really, really just like goes crazy in, because like you can play these really, really bad cards, but they're just so good because of Ray. Moisture Farm, for example, is a 2-resource 1/5 restore 2. Follower of the Way becomes a 3/5. That's nasty. Modded Cohorts, they have 2 of them. That's incredible. Comes down as a 4-resource, you know, ambusher, kills their unit, and then can get powered up afterwards. They have the Gentle Giant, which is really, really nice. They've got themselves Warzone Lieutenants. These are 2-resource 3/3s, right? That's just straight up. They even open up a Poe Dameron. That's sick. They're splashing the Poe Dameron, which they should. I mean, this is what makes Ray so dumb, is like you get cards that no one else wants, and it's perfect for your deck. Like, you could sit there and like, oh, do I want to take this Warzone Lieutenant, or do I want to take this Fell the Dragon? Yeah, I'm going to take the Fell the Dragon, and then I'm just going to come back and take the Warzone Lieutenant later, because no one else wants Warzone Lieutenant except for Ray. So really, really broken there. I mean, Ray is just, in my opinion, I think Ray is probably the strongest out of them. We got Jeff here running the Garsax in yellow. They took 2 Hunter the Haxian Brood, so cunning was very, very impacted here. But they have some good ones. Pike Sentinels, very, very strong. Fen Rao, like I mentioned, Cargo Jugs. That one's a good one. Fennec Shan, very, very nice. All right, let's see what Mobius is running. I'm very curious. Maybe they actually did have it. Nope. Another Cad Bane red player. See, you know, I was seeing some very, very late cunning and very, very late aggression. They happen to have Dryden. So Dryden would have been sick in my list. They also had Zuckuss. They had Frozen in Carbonite, Enfys Nest, Chain Code Collector, Fennec. Excellent, excellent cards. On the aggression side of things, they happen to be running Punishing One, the Kylos TIE Silencer, both great. Cunning seemed to be very, very impacted. Very, very impacted. Let's see what Anaris is running. Anaris is running the Han Green. They had Double Echo, which is really sweet. The Bounty Hunter's Quarry. They had the Clone Deserters. They had Cassian Wrecker. Whoa. Wanted Insurgents, Clan Challengers, Mando Warrior. Yeah, really good stuff. Sundari Peacekeeper. Sundari Peacekeeper turn 1 is dumb, by the way. Wow, that's crazy. They can go turn 2 Modded Cohort, kill your unit. They can go turn 2 Echo, discard Echo. I mean, heck, they can go turn 1 Clone Deserter, I mean, they can go turn 1 Clone Deserter, turn 2 Echo, discard Clone Deserter, make a 4/5. There's some cool things you can do with Han, huh? You can go Y-Wing, discard, play Echo, discard Y-Wing, give 2 experience tokens. Remember what Echo does? Does he show up here? Can I zoom in? Nope, that's not. Nope. Not sure. All right, let's check out the boss deck. Joe Rice says, I was Ninja, sorry the janky games and redos only playing with my one friend wasn't at all expected to play. No worries. It is all good. We're just playing for fun anyways. It was cool to see. Lots of bounties. It worked out for you. You did well. Sweet deck. Zuckuss was really strong. But the Chrysantin and the Covetous Rivals, those ones were really good. Really good. Boss Green, it looks like they're just playing whatever they want. They're splashing Rivals Fall. They've got Riken in here. They've got Super Commando Squad. They've got Mandalorian, which is, by the way, 10 resources. They've got Outflank, Moment of Glory. To be honest, I have no idea what's going on here. They don't even have, Yeah. I mean, Public Enemy and Top Target. I would splash Public Enemy, and I don't know if I'd splash Top Target, but Public Enemy is really, really good. In Bosk, I would splash that for sure. It's only 2 resources. You get 2 shield tokens. When Bosk is down, that's really tough to beat. Trandoshan Hunters is really good. Chrysanthemum's really good. You're not discarding a whole lot, so Migs isn't that great. But I don't know what the Mandalorian, the Super Commando Squad, and Rivals Full are doing here. Outflank, Moment of Glory, even General Raiken's a little bit weird. That is an 8 resource General Raiken. Did they actually get to General Raiken against you, Jeff? That's so funny. They have Rich Reward, though. This card is insane in Boss. You know, Price in Your Head, Bounty Hunter's Quarry, and Rich Reward. Those are the 3 that were like really, really, truly gross. If you were able to go like Boss, Bounty Hunter's Quarry, grab like just any 2 plays that you can just run up against is broken. Not only that, but also if you've got like Rich Reward, double experience token that you can get like 2 experience on Bosk, 2 experience on something else. That's insane. Absolutely insane. He won because of it. That's crazy. This is a crazy pile. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of strong stuff going on here, and it could definitely work out, but it is insane. I'll tell you that. They definitely took some cards that we were looking for. Outland TIE Vanguard, Bounty Hunter's Quarry, Reputable Hunter. You know, Reputable Hunter and Hunter the Haxion Brew, these definitely can be strong cards. But Jabba is the one that really, really wants them. And if everyone else takes them, it really becomes a lot more tricky for us as a Jabba player. So, yeah. Well, guys, I started a little bit late today. We still ended up going for almost 3 hours. It's like midnight, actually. I didn't expect to be streaming for this long. I ended up showing up late because we ended up doing a bunch of stuff as a family here, and it ended up going way later than we had anticipated, and I ended up just starting the stream at 9:30. So we were an hour and a half late today, but we ended up going for the full stream, and it was fun to get some drafts together. As always, thank you all for showing up. It was a lot of fun. I love doing these drafts. They're so fun. They're so fun. I mean, it is so fun to do. I'll have to put like a leaderboard here. That's what we're gonna do. We gotta set up a full tournament, and we gotta do a leaderboard. I think. You know, I was just doing this for fun, but I think it'd be fun to do like keep a little running tally, and have that on the stream. So that's that, guys. Thanks for watching. I will be streaming next week, most likely at the same time as I normally do, which is 8 p.m. my time. And that said, I will catch you all guys later. I think we're gonna do some more drafts. We might do some Premiere. But yes, stream, normal time, no plans to change. I'll see you guys then. Peace.